Hey everybody, hey now. I'll be damned if there isn't a lot of stuff to get through today, but I'll be equally damned if we don't get through it all. Okay, we're going to start with this right here. Now, there's this thing called Record Store Day that happens, I think, in April and on Black Friday, which was yesterday. And it's like independent record stores, like the real ones that like sell like vinyl and stuff like that. No, they get like a ton of releases, and these releases, like I said, are on vinyl, cassette, CD, all that good stuff, like limited edition, real exclusive limited edition stuff. And part of the release, or one of the releases, was this right here. The Awesome Mix, Volume 1, the Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack on cassette, just like uh, just like how Peter Quill played it in the movie. So yeah, how awesome is this? And again, very limited, where like vinyls and CDs, how like store owners, because you can't get this like anywhere else except for, say, a record store. And record store owners, they don't know what this is. They don't know that comic book comic book geeks, they don't realize that they're going to come out for something like this, so they totally under ordered this. For like every 15 that they ordered of a LP or a EP or something like that, they probably only ordered like 2 or 3 of this. And so this is pretty limited. So, and I know on eBay right now this is going for what, like around 40 to $50 to $60 or something like that. So here we go. And I totally had to get 2 of these. Totally had to get 2. Now the first store opened at 9, and the second store about a half hour away opened at 10. Words could not express how perfectly that worked out. And am I going to listen to this album? Probably not. Hell no, just because I don't want, with the exception of Marvin Gaye, I don't want any of these hokey ass songs stuck in my head. So thank you very much. Okay, and when I was at the record store, I saw this. This was another release on Record Store Day. The Wu-Tang Clan's Cash Rules Everything Around Me. The single that put them on the map. This was released as a 7-inch single, but it's so big, it's shaped in the Wu-Tang W, that they had to put it in like the 12-inch packaging. But oh, look at this! How gorgeous is this thing right here? Wow. So side A, side B, Mystery of Chess Boxing. Wow, this is freaking awesome right here. Like when I saw it there, I'm just like, you got to be kidding me! This is so freaking beautiful. I got to get this. And if you're like a Wu-Tang fan, like I am, well, more of a early '90s Wu-Tang fan. How about that? Like I am, then this thing right here is just the ultimate awesome looking thing. Awesome. I know not comic book related, but screw it. Okay, but we're gonna get into some comic books, and we're gonna start with. Actually, there was a sale that happened today at one of my stores. It was like a 20% off thing. Not the greatest deal, but you take what you can get. you know. And we guess we're gonna start with Detective Comics 474, the first modern appearance of Deadshot and the second appearance of Deadshot overall. Man, this book has jumped since last year. Again, like I said, this is my second copy, and when I bought the first one about a year ago, I mean, I think I paid like $6 for it for a near mint copy, and now, I mean, you can't even get away with paying like 40 for it. It's like it's gotten that high. So, and this was marked at 25, so I got it for what, 20. I'm just like, you know what, okay, let's get a second copy of the first modern appearance of Deadshot. So let's go ahead and do that. I think it's definitely worth it. Okay. All right. Now, when I was at this store, I'm basically like bumping up against this one guy who basically smelled like uh, a guy with horrible breaths, uh, dry spit. That's what he smelled like. And I got to be honest with you, if you're monstrously, mindlessly gross, if you are a totally gross human being, and if you're not sure, just evaluate yourself. Just fucking evaluate yourself and just see if you are. And if you are, make sure that the last thing that you should be concerning yourself with is buying comics. Concern yourself with other things besides comics if you are monstrously gross. Okay. The next book that I found at the sale was the first appearance of Captain Boomerang. Yeah, okay. Flash number 117. Don't get it twisted. This book is beat the hell up. Ron says, hey, I mean, just the edges on this. I mean, this basically goes against everything that I believe in as a collector. I mean, I usually avoid where staples are like detached and covers and stains and stuff like that. But it was cheap enough, and it's enough of a key issue to go ahead and buy it. It cost me first appearance of Captain Boomerang, who is easily not my favorite character at all. I hated him even more when he killed Tim Drake's dad in Identity Crisis. But anyway, spoiler alert, a 10-year-old spoiler alert, by the way. But anyway, this they had it marked at, I think, 20, either 20 or 15 or something like that. So I basically wound up spending like 10 or 15 or something, like either $10 or $15. It was definitely cheap enough, and it was enough of a key issue to go ahead and buy it. So, yeah, okay. First appearance of Captain Boomerang. Now, here's a book that I found in the dollar bin, which means I got it for 80 cents. This is a book that isn't necessarily all that expensive, but it is really tough to find. This is Secret Origins Volume 2, number 14, which tackles the Suicide Squad. So we have the origin of the Suicide Squad. We have the first incarnation of the Suicide Squad, and we have the second or modern incarnation of the Suicide Squad. I do believe that in the near future, this book will shoot up in price. I know it's like around a $2 book at this point, but I would definitely be on the lookout for Secret Origins Volume 2, number 14. Just, go. I think this is like an early, like a really early appearance of the modern or new Suicide Squad. So I would definitely, again, be on the lookout for this book right here. All right. Okay, we're moving along with the last book in the sale. Deadly Hands of Kung Fu, number 32. Now, this book was on my want list. I'm not quite sure why. I tried, because it's been on my want list for, God, I think around 6 months or something like that. So I really can't remember why it was on my want list. I tried looking it up, and this is the first appearance. All I could find was this is the first appearance of the Daughters of the Dragon. The first time that Misty Knight and Colleen Wing, that I guess they team up, or just something like that. And it's a cool cover. So what are you gonna do? All right, and you know what? Let's stay on the Kung Fu train, and I'm gonna show you this book right here. Kung Fu Master, Dragon's Fists, Richard Dragon. The title is a mouthful, but I have been looking for this book, I think going on a year now. Ever since this book right here, Richard Dragon, Kung Fu Fighter number 1. I thought this was like the first overall appearance of the character, but it is not. This came out in 1975, and the first overall appearance of Richard Dragon is in this novel that came out in 1974. It was written by two men, Jim Barry and Denny O'Neil, the guy who helped comic book writing legend Dennis O'Neil, who basically helped shape the Bronze Age. You know, so but they went by the name Jim Dennis. So there he is right there. And when I opened up this book right here, it said written by Jim Dennis, but it's two people, you know, Jim Barry and Denny O'Neil. But this book, my God, this is a rare eBay purchase for me. I am so thrilled to get this book, and like the description on eBay was actually this book looks a lot better than what I thought it would, to be honest with you. They said it was an unread condition, and for a 40-year-old book, this I can't be happier about this. Of course, you know, there's like marks and stuff because it is like a 40-year-old book, but overall, this book is just super clean. I still have it in the plastic. Well, I've got it in plastic, and I'm not taking it out anytime soon. But I mean, this book is so clean, and he said this was an unread book. And if that were the case, you'd see like a crease all down there, and like the spine would just totally be all broken up. The spine on this is just so smooth, and wow, I cannot be happier about finding this book. And it only cost me like $20. You know, I would have expected to pay like 40 or something like that. And if I had seen it at a show for like, I don't know, like 30 or 35, I definitely would have bought it. So for $20 for an unread copy of Kung Fu Master, Dragon's Fist, Richard Dragon, wow, I can't be happier about this. Oh, this is probably okay. The Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack. I'm the most excited about this, but I am this is a close second as to what I'm the most excited about. Wow, really, really happy about this. So happy. Unread condition. Okay, we got to move along. There was another sale. There was a half off sale for you know, and I got like a few books. Okay, let's start with Uncanny X-Men number 121. The second, I think the first full appearance of Alpha Flight, and like the second overall appearance or something like that, because I think the cameo was in X-Men 120. So you know, I'd been looking for it, and he had it marked at 40, and it was a half off sale, so got it for 20. You know, and it's still, and it's white, so it's nice and white. So there we go. All right, we're moving along. Maiden Potaman, number 201, featuring the Punisher. They had it marked at 25, so I got it for what, $12.50. Definitely worth it. This is a nice near mint book, and I've always wanted to get this cover, so I love the cover. And to complete the storyline, we got Maiden Potaman 102. Had it marked at 18, so got it for 9. So definitely good books to have, you know, just because if you're a Punisher fan, good books to have. All right. Now this one, I mean, I got it. I finally have it. Machine Man number 19, first appearance of Jack O'Lantern, who later turns into the Hobgoblin 2. So, okay. They had it marked at 30. It's in near mint shape. It's in definite high grade condition. They had it marked at 30, got it for 15. I don't know if that's really the best price, but honestly, that's the cheapest I've seen it so far. First off, I never see this book in the wild. I think I've maybe seen it one other time, and the guy was trying to sell it in a set, and I didn't want the set. So this is like the second time I've seen this book out in the wild, and for $15, I'm just like, okay, fine, I'll just go ahead and buy it, Actually, another time was at another sale, and he had it at $25, but it was like 30% off, so it was like 17. I really didn't want to pay 17, but for 15, a couple dollars less, okay, I'll finally break down and get it. Oh, so there we go. Machine Man number 19. Okay, I'm done talking about that. Flash number 7. Okay. All right, this is the variant, the Darwin Cook variant, homaging the, what is this, Flash 139? No, 139? Yeah, I think it's an homage to Flash 139. All right, got it for $5. All right, got this for $6. Made in Spider-Man, the new Amazing Spider-Man number 9. Got the variant. What does it go for? Like 10 or 15 or something like that. So got it for $6. Okay, now we're on to another sale. Oh, a lot of sales going on here. A lot of sales. Oh, I forgot to mention there was a convention that I went to, and I'll get to it. I'll get to it eventually. Global Frequency number 1. I guess you could say this is a hot book alert, but well, finally got it. They're making a TV show out of it. They're developing a TV show, so the price for this just totally spiked up. This was like $1 book a couple of weeks ago. Now it's like around a $20 book. And how much did I pay for this? The guy had it at $12, and so I paid it was a 30% sale, so I want to say like $8.50 or something like that. So something like that. Brr. And I probably could go back and get the set. Okay, anyway. Here's another book that I've been eyeballing for like 6 months. Zatanna Everyday Magic. This was in their bins for like the longest time, but they had it marked at $25, and I'm just like, I don't want to pay $25 for it. And the 30% off sale made it $17.50 or $17.50. I mean, it's still kind of a little too steep for me, but I just figured I'll go ahead and buy it because since the first time I'd seen it 6 months ago, up until the time I bought it, I never saw it anywhere else, especially out in the wild. So I'm just like, $17.50. Okay, I'll get it. And I love the cover too. And I like Zatanna. She's okay. Okay, you know what? Here's some more Zatanna. From her series from back in, I think, 2010. Number 11. This is the price on this fluctuates a lot. You can probably find it for cover price, or on eBay you might wind up paying like 10 or 15 for it. And number 15, I'm pretty sure I have both these copies, but I don't know. Good to have again. And number 15, I just like the cover. Just a cool cover. All right. They were basically cover price. Okay, now here we go. Wolverine half. This is a Wizard half edition. They loved doing those back in the day, didn't they? And it came with a certificate of authenticity, as if anybody was going to bootleg this. But this is the blue foil variant, as you can see. Mike Wieringo cover. And is it? No, Joe. No, I don't know who the hell this. I don't give a damn who it is, really. But anyway, now the blue foil variant. Now you have like a regular cover, but now you have the blue foil variant, and the blue foil variant goes for, I want to say, again, price fluctuates. You might be able to find for $5, but on the high end, it goes for around $20. I think I paid like $8 for it. So, why not? Why not? Okay, here we go with Heroes for Hire number 1. Now, this is the second print. I would honestly go for the second print of this book just because it's like a different cover. But anyway, now the significance of Heroes for Hire number 1 is that this is the first appearance of the current Tarantula. There she is. If you can see her, there she is right there. This is her. There she is. But yeah, like I said, it's her first appearance, and so yeah, just be on the lookout for it. This is a really cheap book. I'd get the first print and go for the second print as well, but I try to find the second print first because it's just a little bit tougher to find. Here's some Miss Marvel. Got Miss Marvel #1. I think this is from 2006. Got it for, it was like, what was it, like $3 after the sale price. This is the Michael Turner variant. I don't know. I really can't get a good price on I can't get a good read on what this goes for. I'm thinking it goes for around 15 or something like that. Something like that. Bought Captain Marvel #2. This is from the 2012 series. All right. Now, when I was buying all those Guardians of the Galaxy issues, well, what is this, number 21? I was wondering, who the hell was this character right here? The masked guy with the colored hair. And it turns out it was Jack Flag. And Jack Flag's first appearance is in Captain America number 434. This book is, I mean, it's not an expensive book, but for me it was a little bit tough to find. But I found it. But I did wind up finding it, and there you go. Let's see. Dave Hoover is probably the worst comic book artist of all time. But, here we go. First appearance of Jack Flag. There we go. Okay. All right, what else did I find? The third print of Amazing Spider-Man 529. This is where he dons the Iron Spider costume. This is a Mike Wieringo cover. So, yeah, okay. And it's different from the first print. Okay, Alpha Flight number 16. I figured I'd get a second copy of this. This really doesn't go for anything, but if you're a Big Hero 6 fan, I'd get this because on the very last panel of the last page, you have Honey Lemon talking about catch us next month, and you'll see my team, the Big Hero 6. So there you go. First cameo appearance of the Big Hero 6 in Alpha Flight number 16. There you go. All right, Spidey Spidey 2099 #1. The only reason why I bought it was because it was a newsstand copy. Okay, Guardians of the Galaxy #5, monkey variant. Those monkey variants from back in the day, that was the worst idea of all time. How much was this? This cost me $8. The only reason why I bought it because it was a newsstand. I think these were like $3 a piece. Gotham City Sirens number 19. I think it was like $2. Captain Marvel number 14. Now this is from the same store, but this was before the sale, so I wound up paying like $5 a piece for these. First appearance of Kamala Khan. First full appearance of Kamala Khan. There you go. And from this store, Wolverine Origins number 28. Now this is the second print variant. Now the second print actually goes for a little bit more than the first print. The second print here goes for about I want to say on the high end 30. On the high end 30, you can probably get it for cheaper than that. I think I paid like $3 for this. I was lucky enough to find this for $3. So yeah. Okay, we're moving along here with. But basically, this the significance of this is that it retells. It's like a retelling of Hulk 180 and Hulk 181. So there you go, and a little bit of Hulk 183, Hulk 182, I should say. Sorry. Okay, we're continuing on the Miss Marvel train with #1. Now this one is in really rough shape. I got this from another store. I got this from a different store. Got it for cover price, but there's like fraying up here. It's like a lot of spine creases and like a really like weird thing going on at the bottom. It's probably in fine shape, but it was cover price, so why not? Got this. This is like a little bit more near mint. Constantine #1. I saw this at a show like last week. At the show last week, and I think a guy wanted, and this is like a regular cover, and the guy wanted like 15 for it. I'm like, no, thank you. But I was lucky enough to find it for cover price. All right, here we go with. You know what? I forgot to show you guys something. Look at this. The store that had the 30% off sale, they also had like 20% off on toys. So I had to get this. Superpowers Green Arrow figure. How awesome does this figure look? This looks like something made like in 2014, to be honest with you. This thing looks so fucking fresh. Love this thing. But yeah, Superpowers. Green Arrow figure. And what else do I have here? In honor of the Green Arrow versus the Flash, had to get a Flash figure. Now this is the Super Amigos from Argentina. So Pasipa made this. Now the plastic is probably a little bit cheaper, a little bit, a little bit lighter, but I noticed the Argentina versions are a little bit more expensive. Now this is, I believe this is a second, like a kind of like a second print, if you will, of this figure. The first print of, like the first time they made it was in '86, and the date on this is '89. So I'm not quite sure what this goes for, but I know that the original one that Pasipa made, or Playful made, goes for like I want to say $120 in condition like this. So, and I got this for 17. I got this for 40, and I could eat, and I know this goes for way more than that. So, got this for way less than 40, but I got this for 42, and it goes for way more than that. How about that? So, yeah. All right, and I got this, the Joker figure, Superpowers Joker figure. Saw this there. How much was this? Was I want to say like 20 or something like that. So, got these cool Superpowers figures. I figured I'd show those off. I forgot to. All right. What else? Okay. Now I was at another store, and I happened to find this Manifest Destiny #1. Remember earlier this year, this was like the hot Image title, going for like 30 or $40 or something like that. This is the first print, by the way. I definitely checked, but it's cooled off a lot. The price is cooled off, but it's still around a $20 book. And I found a near mint copy like this. Found this near mint copy for $6. All right, I cannot pass up a copy of Power Girl number 27, especially when it's close to cover price, and it's nice near mint. All right. Harley Quinn number 12. This is the 1 in 25 variant. I would have been crazy to leave it at $10. So yeah, okay. All right. Now we're switching gears to the convention hall. This was last week, and found a lot of good stuff. Well, found a few good things there. It was a relatively small convention, but I did find some good stuff. And we'll start with another figure here. Look at this. This is the Deadpool lead figurine. As you can see, there he is right there. The guy, he had it at 30, talked him down to 22. Definitely worth it at that. I know this lead figure, not even sealed, just out and loose, will go for like 30 by itself. So to have it sealed like this and get it for 22, definitely worth it. Definitely. So yeah, and this thing is heavy as shit too. Lead is heavy, by the way. All right, we'll leave you right there, and we'll continue with the book that I'm probably the most excited to find at the show, Defenders #1. This book is in, I want to say, fine plus condition. It's in really nice shape. Probably maybe some wear on the corners. That's about it. But it's an overall really good book. Got it for $30, and I know it goes for much more than that. Especially if things go well and like the Defenders becomes an actual thing in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Expect this to be worth way more. So, Defenders #1. Okay, I finally completed my Dark Knight Returns run, I guess you can say. Finally have all 4 issues. This is #4. This cost me like $8 or something like that, and yeah, it cost me. I don't know, it costed me like $90 to complete the whole run. I don't know. I think it would have been cheaper just to buy a set, but I started 6 months ago and I finally completed it. Now I paid $5 for this, and I thought I was getting a really good deal on it, but it turns out like there's a tear on the back cover, and the digital code is missing. So, not that great of a deal, but it's a reader copy, and I'm pretty sure down the road, even in this shape, I could probably get more for it than what I paid. So, okay. Avenging Spider-Man #9, second print, sketch variant. Okay, Action Comics #521. Found this for $2. I guess I better stock up on this book. First appearance of Vixen. I showed this in my last video, and I noticed the book is going for like $30. All right, New Suicide Squad #1. Got this for cover price. I noticed this book is going up just a little bit, in value. This is the regular cover. I have the variant for it, but I wanted the regular cover as well. And when I was at this one guy's booth, the first booth that I went to that I had seen it, he wanted $6 for it, and I'm just like, oh, so you can do 4? He's like, no, I have to make some sort of profit, so you can do it at 5. He's like, no, I can't drop it down at all. No. So I'm just like, dude, I'm not paying double for this. So I walked away, and I went to another guy, and he sold me this for cover price. So, and he had it marked at 7, but he's like, no, I can sell it to you for cover. So I'm really happy I got this for cover price. All right. Look at this. This is kind of cool. These are Batman notebook transfers from 1989. They're not necessarily stickers, they just kind of, but they do stick to things. But I think you can kind of peel them off, peel them back on. That's that kind of thing. The plastic on it is soft and sticky enough to where you can apply it and reapply it. Now, I actually found this on eBay, just one on eBay. I got this for $2, and I see that this can go for like around 10. Somebody paid 10 like a buy it now, but if you put it on auction, it probably could go for more than that. But or less. But man, I'm glad to have them for $2. Got this for $2. Showcase presents Power Girl. This is number 97. I believe this is the first solo Power Girl story. So there's a significance in that. Got it for $2. Ooh, look at this. Marvel Superheroes number 13. First appearance of Carol Danvers. This cover is almost as beat as the Flash 117 right here. But not quite, but it's close. It's really close. This thing is really like bleh. Really blah. Really blah. Now he had it at 25, but I managed to talk him down to 15. And it's to me, I think it's worth it at 15, even in this condition. I know down the road, I mean, once this character becomes more once we see more of a Captain Marvel movie with Carol Danvers, this definitely can go for more. So good price at 15. And I'm really excited to get this for $15. Civil War #1, the Michael Turner 1 in 75 sketch variant for, like I said, $15. This book goes for around $40 at this point. And I think once we see more from the Captain America Civil War and all that kind of stuff, expect this book to really shoot up. This is probably the rarest of the Civil War covers, I do believe. Like I said, 1 in 75 variant. So yeah, got this for $15. Got easily a $40 to $50 book. Got this for $15. I am so thrilled to get this book right here. Really happy, and the cover is so beautiful. And I was really thinking about like Michael Turner, and just like he died like what in 2008, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, so 6 years ago. And I'm just looking at this art. This art is almost like 10 years old, but it's just so good, and so it just feels so fresh still, you know, like it could have been drawn yesterday. And so, yeah, like really, I don't know, just really dig Michael Turner's art. So, yeah, okay. And just have a cover with his raw pencils on it. That's pretty sweet too. All right. Anyway, now we're moving on to the last two books that are really, I'm really happy to find. Teen Titans #15 and Nightwing #15. Now, both of these are newsstand copies, and I found both of these for $2 a piece. And I know this one can go for around 15, like around 15, and the Nightwing newsstand, Death in the Family, can go for around 30 to 40. So to find these both for $2 a piece, that is freaking awesome. Yes. Okay. And that's it. That's the haul. Found these two, baby. Found these. Got them. Yay. And I got this. Yay. Actually, not only do I have one, I've got two. Yay. Got two. So, hell yeah. That's the haul, and I'm sticking to it. All right. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.